look, I can't take this anymore, okay? I've had it. I'm out, okay? I'm out.
What?
Run.
No! Come back!
I was in the dark against it all, but made it through the day. Cause I found my way, I found my way. In bad times, I know I'll be okay. Cause I found my way.
Okay, so we're here at, where are we at?
We're at General RV. Let me answer your question. We've been trying to get rid of our trailer, our fifth wheel, for a while now.
No success.
No success, but I'm still very optimistic. We will sell the RV. This time we're trying to re-strategize.
Ultimately, at the end of all this whole journey, we want to be in a new RV, just a different type of RV.
A motorhome.
A motorhome, and we want it to be probably maybe a van or a Class B or a really small Class C, I guess. But we don't want to do the trailer life.
We've had a
RVs
motorhome
anymore,
before,
so.
A Class C Mini Winnie. It was 28 foot. It was really easy to drive, in my opinion. It was very easy to maintain. And that was a 2016. It was
Yeah, it was
strong,
really
no
good. I
issues.
really wish we still had it.
Very low maintenance.
It was
and
great.
then from that motorhome, we moved to a trailer, a fifth wheel. My first time ever driving and operating one. The challenges, in my opinion, are parking, and you stick out. So it's not like you could just pull up on the side of the road and run into the store real quick. But with a motorhome, you can do that. You can pull up into a Walmart or to a big complex grocery store and you'll be fine. But with those trailers, a bit of a hassle, in my opinion.
Well, the bottom line is, I mean, those trailers are really great for other people and other purposes, other uses, but it's not good for us. It's not good for what we want to do, how we want to travel around.
Yes.
So we need a different type of RV. Ultimately, that's what we want to end with, getting rid of the RV we have and then getting a new RV that suits us better. So what we're thinking, because originally we were going to just sell the trailer and then take our time with buying a new RV, because we thought we were hoping we'd at least pay off the loan or get, who knows what if we make profit.
It's just bad timing.
But anyway,
for us. The market is down.
Right. Market is down. It's not going to happen. No one is buying. Every inquiry we've had thinks that the price is way too high, but this is the price of a 2020.
It's a new one. It's a new fifth wheel.
It's a brand new fifth wheel.
And no one wants to pay the price.
We used it just on one trip. Other than that, it's new, and we actually didn't use any of the amenities in it at all. So no kitchen usage, nothing. Everything is still new and untouched. So
it's been a money pit, to say the least.
Yeah, right now. So we're here. We're gonna see. The new strategy is we want to see if we could trade the RV in while we're buying a new RV. Let's see if that works out.
So we're at stop number 1, General RV.
Okay, so this is like what they call the wet shower. Oh, here's your sink. And you do like that. This is our budget.
Well, it's more than our budget, but this is all you have.
For at least at a lower price point. I have other things here. The thing about the B class is that they're all going to be the same when it comes to layouts and floor plans.
How do you feel about this type of floor plan so far?
Like I said, I think I like
squishy.
It's easier to drive this around town. You can pull up anywhere, but it's limited on space.
Right.
And we have to consider our when we're making a purchase.
Here's the Mercedes Sprinter that's 19 footer.
Okay.
You will find this one though. The only issue with this one showing it to you is You won't find this one ever at 70 grand, at least for several years. It just came out last year. So
Okay.
the lowest you may find is going to be possibly like the low hundreds, high 90s. A really big deal in the RV industry to be able to get a Mercedes Sprinter chassis at this size.
Right.
I like the stand-up, the standing room.
Right, yeah, it's better height clearance for sure.
Yeah, it is.
What is the bathroom?
It's a bit squishier over here. It's a
But you get bigger.
Because you added the seat there too as well.
yeah. So this
yeah,
does this seat turn into a bed?
That does not, no.
Oh, okay. So it's just a seat only. Okay, and then
You have
it's storage,
a full-size bed.
fridge. This.
It's the garage space on the bottom.
Okay, you have a bed.
Open the bathroom.
Okay. Okay, so there's some space there. You wanna show her? So here's the restroom. Oh, this is a much smaller restroom actually.
But it's
Very
at least it's the stand
squishy.
Yeah, it's full size.
This is like the same format as the other one. It's the same concept. It's a wet bath.
Yeah, all B
That we
classes
saw.
are going to be wet baths.
So yeah, you have the fold-out sink right here, and then you move the faucet over, do your thing, put it back up, use the restroom, shower all in the same little space. So same thing that we're familiar with right
Yep.
there.
That one has a TV, extra TV.
Does this fold out to a
That
bed?
makes into a bed too as well, and then you got the bed up here too.
So you got those two extra beds. We got the full kitchen. The fridge is a little bit bigger.
Yes, and then now you get the full bathroom too as well.
This refrigerator is bigger than the one we had with the Class C, actually. 3 burners
Right.
and a much larger sink. Okay, so here's the bathroom or bedroom.
You'll be a discount. I'm just not sure exactly.
You
what it
can
is at
close
this
the
point in time.
door.
If you want to get a discount,
Of course,
it's probably
there's
gonna be
your
less than what those are
storage.
over there.
So the restroom is behind this door. Okay, yeah, it's a separate shower. So toilet,
Oh, okay. That's some
separate
fancy
enclosed
stuff.
shower. Fancy stuff.
So we ended up in a more expensive RV. This is more a Class B. It's a Ford chassis, but not.
Oh wait, what happened to the other one? What? What in the world?
Oh, well, no,
All I
it's the
did
same-
was change the baby's diapers. What happened?
It's the same one. It's the same one. It's $90,000,
Okay.
and they're gonna pay off our trade-in and add it to this new loan, bringing up the total to $120,000.
Ah! Okay, so what else?
And for a 0 down payment, our monthly payment will be around $1,200 a month.
Ah! Okay.
So I told him, let's try it.
So we're just gonna try it. What is he doing right now? Like running numbers or what?
He's getting all our information in, and then next thing I'm expecting he's gonna ask us for credit. And then after then, it'll become clear. But he was only gonna proceed if I agreed to a refundable deposit,
And what's gonna be the refundable deposit?
$2,000.
Okay. So basically, the fight hasn't really started. It's just beginning. This is the beginning of the fight. Okay. It's gonna get really tense.
As soon as they run credit, then that's when the fight starts.
Yeah, that's that's when we fake walk or we bluff walk away, and then we may even like spend the whole day out, but like in the area, just waiting on them to give us a better deal, and then we're like, oh, okay, we'll come over. We're next door.
Or it'll just be an outright no.
Or just not right
Thanks
now.
for your time.
Yeah, that also might happen. This is what car shopping, RV shopping.
It's exhausting.
This is what it does to him.
You're playing whack-a-mole with people with sharks that want to take your money. They'll figure out a way. I feel like I'm coming into it negative, but I just got my eyes wide open. It's not gonna happen, you know? It's not gonna happen. You ain't getting me this time. So we just got through talking to the salesperson, and then the salesperson put us with the finance guy, and the finance guy is getting our information, and he's gonna run our credit. But before he runs the credit, he's gonna take $2,000 deposit just to reserve the car for us. $2,000 is supposed to be refundable if the deal doesn't go through. So that's where we are right now.
I'm hoping it's gonna be refundable if the deal doesn't go through, because they definitely said it's refundable.
That's another thing. That might also be another trick of how to get the deposit out of you. Because I said repeatedly that I didn't want to make a deposit. They said,
then I'm just like, but I know it's a refundable deposit. When do we get that refund? What is that refund for? Or maybe they could just apply it and say, apply to the payment and be like, you can skip 2 months of payment.
I'd have preferred to keep my money.
I don't know, because I feel like they're just gonna go through it and be like, hey, that's too much money. We need to investigate you. Your credit score is not where we think rich people should be, or something like that.
Then let them do that. You know, don't discount yourself. Here's a tip: don't discount yourself. Let them discount you.
I told them my salary is less than what it is. I don't know why I did that. I got nervous. I was like, 50.
I don't know what it is about dealerships, but they like to make people feel small. Especially if you're not saying things that they want to hear. Or if you don't have a wad of cash and go, and you put the cash on the table and say, I want that one. If you're not doing that, and they have to do even a little bit of work to get you a loan, they make you feel this small. And I don't know why they do that.
Because they're trying to talk you into putting in more money. To giving them more cash.
I have to repeat myself 1,000,000 times. I'm not putting money down. Period. And they just keep asking it in different ways. You sure you don't want to put money down? It's gonna be hard. I know. Go do the work. A deal, it's not a deal. And then it's like the salespeople are trained to make you, it's like this, like guilt conscience, right? Like, what do they call it? The guilt trip you. It's like, are you sure you don't want to put your money down? It's gonna give you a better chance. If you don't put any money down, it's like, I can tell you right now, it's almost like a slim to none chance you're gonna get approved. Like, yeah, I'm willing to take my chances. Can I? Do you mind? Don't try to talk me out of it. I'm pretty firm in my choices here. But anyway, so we wrapped up with the finance guy. He's gonna run credit and talk to some lenders, and he'll get back to us tomorrow. They short took the $2,000, and he said he's gonna refund it if the deal doesn't go through. Ideally, we should have tried to get a loan before coming out shopping. That's how you keep most of the leverage during negotiation. But for multiple reasons, we couldn't do that. So we have to have them run credit and try to get us a loan. Next stop, Camping World.
Camping World.
A new place, a new home. For a while, let me feel alive. Nothing to hold me back. Take my time, just enjoy the ride.
It does not have the bed overhead like a Class C. Okay, but it's smaller. This is actually the largest of what we're going to be looking at.
Oh yeah, this is a large one. Compare this to the Mercedes.
It feels large because you have a slide. The whole wall is a slide and goes out, so it gives you room when you're
yes, there's so much walk space. Oh
Yes.
man, this is the biggest Class B I've ever seen.
Oh, not bad.
Okay.
In a Class B, you're just going to get that one little tiny room.
Yeah, you get that wet space, or
We
what
call
shower?
it SSS, and If you don't cuss, I'm sorry. I'm going to tell you what we call it in our industry: a shit shower and shave. Okay, so this is a 2019 Freedom Elite. Okay. Now this is just a different, but this is a Class C. This is the same size footage of what we just came out.
Oh,
Okay.
Same size.
Same size.
Okay.
All right.
Class C because it has that overhang.
That's because it's got the bed up there.
Okay. So we got the bed up there.
Smells good.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, you
This
can
is
tell-
a larger bed than what we had on the Class C.
Bathroom's big too.
So this will be your dinette. See, I told you they play Tetris. I wouldn't Tetris it this way because my fat butt, I would want, because it would go sink right in here and then I'd be uncomfortable. I would put the big
Okay.
ones on the inside and the little ones. That's my preference. But
Got
they put
it.
the little ones here. But so now you have the bed up here,
Right.
a bed here. You do
And
have a
here.
chair. This is a dinette. You can.
Nice,
If you
like
don't
the
need
chair.
this bed yet because she's too little. You can actually put a bunch of bins of storage up there and put a cargo rack across to travel that
Oh,
way.
yeah.
Now this one does not have a slide. So it's a little
Okay,
bit
so
tighter
it's
in
just
here.
as is.
Uh-huh.
It's just the standard stuff, really.
Yeah, it's just the stuff. I mean, we're used to this. I think it was the same design,
Yeah,
similar
same
to
design.
like what we had
We're
before.
used to this, so I know it very well. Do you have a diesel?
We do have diesels. They are the Villagios up here.
Villagios.
For a little bit. They're considered B pluses also.
Okay.
This is one.
How much is this one?
You know, I don't know because they took the
Mercedes, I bet
stick
it's like probably high.
Airstream.
150.
I'm gonna say it's one.
Oh look, like see that's the thing with luxury. They have all these different nice little touch.
You get a step.
You get a screen too.
Ooh.
It's narrow.
Luxurious.
So you can put the screen to shut if you want to.
Nah, this is more for single life though.
Mm-hmm. Check out that bathroom and
Right.
see what I'm talking about.
All right, let's look at the bathroom.
Now you're gonna, every time you see one, you're gonna laugh.
Oh, good lord.
See what I'm saying? You sit on the
So-
toilet, take a shower, do your business all right then and there.
Shit shower. It got
Shit, shower, and shave.
Shit shower.
There it is. Where's
All
the
in
nozzle
one.
for the shower? I don't even see it in
I think
here.
it's down there. It is.
Or do you have to use this from the faucet?
Yeah.
Yep.
No. It's the same one. Okay.
It'd be interesting trying to bathe on my own.
That'll be hard.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, but look at the leather.
And that's gonna get hot.
Oh, yeah, that's true. These cabinets look so futuristic.
You know what? They're the airline cabinets.
That's
You know, when you get on
why.
an airplane, the stewardess goes down and clicks them all shut. Yep.
Yes. Okay, I get it.
This is a Villaggio. It's 2017. Oh, you know what?
Oh.
Hold on. I think somebody left the battery on.
Uh-oh.
Stuff over. Yeah, somebody did.
Oh.
We're gonna have to either go climb up here or go through this door. So hold on a second. Let me climb up in there
Okay.
to see.
Sure. Here. Goodness. Sorry.
No, you're gonna have to. We're gonna have to go in through the door.
So I'll just go in through there.
Yes, because I can't get you because the steps they killed the battery, so the steps won't.
Okay, here we go.
Sorry.
What does it look
Do you want me
like?
to grab her?
I got it.
You got it? Okay. So anyway,
This one has room too, but it's an interesting floor plan as well.
it is an interesting floor plan. So TV,
Get
fridge.
the bathroom.
The bathroom's the most important thing.
Yeah,
You're like, check the bathroom first.
they're all standard.
All right, so, oh, you get a full mirror. Okay, here's the, oh, okay. It's a nice bathroom.
Is it?
It's got a good shower head.
Plenty of space.
Plenty of space. It's an individual enclosed shower. Standard toilet,
Oh, that's good.
sink. Actually, the bedroom's nice.
Oh, look, pull out.
Oh my goodness. Oh, this is so nice, actually.
You're asking a lot for 2017.
It's a
over
Mercedes. That's why. You got a Mercedes. It's a diesel engine.
Okay. There's a 2 plus.
It's a Mercedes and a diesel.
Then it's leather seats. Well, this
Okay.
leather feels good. How did we get to $105,000 Mercedes from $70,000?
Initially at the dealership, they were telling us, well, we gave them our budget. The sales guy would tell us that there's nothing that we want that costs that less than 70K. And then they just they would try to show us things that were somewhere near that price range. And then they started showing us things that we want instead of what we wanted to pay for, if that makes sense. Something that was not within our budget. Because we started going like, well, what about this Mercedes? And they're like, I mean, I'll show you. And so then they started showing us more luxury. And then they realized that we were excited, and then you also kind of like gave a hint that like you prefer something more like that than what we initially came for, and just somehow it turned into like, okay, let's see if you qualify for what, 120? Let's get a 120K loan on an RV. Going from 70, we almost doubled our budget.
I mean, it looks nice.
It's nice. So,
It's a
you know,
nice RV. The 2017. Might be paying a lot for a 2017 there.
that's true, but I don't know.
Because the older we hold on to it, the older it gets.
Well, we basically got one started on at each dealership, so I guess whoever gets us what we want first will win our money. We had, at the first place, we put a deposit on a Class C, right? Wasn't it the Class C?
Yeah, it was a Class C.
Yeah, that was a Class C. It was, I think, a brand new Class C, and it's the smaller one. And then at the second dealership, we got the paperwork started for a Class B plus Mercedes Renegade something. So that, I mean, it's nice, but you know, they're both expensive, especially the Mercedes is still, you know, it's expensive.
She did have a one for 70-something thousand, right? The first one we looked at.
Yeah, but that one, the first one that we saw, that yeah, it was 78, and it was a Class C, wasn't it? And that was a Ford or a Dodge, but
It's a Ford chassis.
okay, yeah, and I mean that one was really nice too, but then our eyes started to get really excited. And we wanted to see what else we could possibly dream up. And then now we may or may not get a much more expensive RV. Tune in to see what happens next.